Yeah, good mate. How you going?
Very well, very well. A little bit nervous
Good.
though, wondering why you've called me into this meeting.
Yeah, well, mate, I just wanted to have a chat to you about making sure I get on the next episode of Culture Club.
Culture Club. Join the queue, mate. Long wait to get on an episode. I'm actually still writing the script for this one, so I haven't quite decided who's going to be on it.
Well, I mean, honestly, mate, I'm your manager, and I'm pretty much demanding that I'm on the next episode. You know, Shepard was on the last one, and for God's sake, you could barely hear him.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are calling for Gareth to get back on, but the topic's on BEGA glass. I mean, what do you even know about BEGA glass?
Are you serious, mate? I went to the factory in Germany in 2003. I watched them hand blow glass right in front of my eyes. Even hand blew my own ashtray. Look, I even got a photo to prove it.
All right. You win. I'll get you in. So that's actually
Excellent.
you hand blowing glass. It's pretty hard to tell with that dark hair. It's really thrown me. What happened there, mate?
Yeah. Well, it's 18 years ago, mate, and the hair used to be closer to BEGA black, but it's now more like BEGA silver.
Well, at least you've still got it. Now, hand blown glass. I hadn't actually heard of this process before I started working with BEGA. So can you shed some light on that?
Yeah, well, all of the glass that's used in BEGA products is produced at the factory in Limburg, which is in a town close to BEGA headquarters. They're committed to using tried and tested methods rather than mass production, which is really what makes BEGA so unique. So in reality, the art is still done by hand.
Okay, so how do they get consistency with the shapes then if it's done by hand?
Well, the process starts with taking really good care of the ingredients used in the process. The raw materials then heated to 1600 degrees, and it creates a material similar to liquid honey. BEGA manufactures their own molds, so they use a knot-free timber, which is handmade for small production runs, or for where they might be trying to replicate a glass from an old government building or the like from 100 years ago. And then they use metal molds for the larger production runs.
Okay, and how long do they keep those molds for?
Well, all the molds are stored beneath the glassworks. They've got a big cavernous vault downstairs. And this is to ensure that even after decades, spare glass or even replacement luminaires can be manufactured. The real point of difference is in a world where luminaires can be obsolete within a year, we can still make luminaires 20 years afterwards.
Yeah, that is a real value adder. And it sounds like a pretty unique occupation being a glass blower. Can anyone get a job there and start blowing glass?
Well, they're actually master craftsmen, mate. There's a team of 4 that work in tandem to produce the glass. They use a blowing iron Hoff viscous glass. They need a lot of skill, strength, and intuitive feeling to create products, and each one of them is really a trophy. The working life of the actual glass blowers is 15 to 20 years, and this is down to the strength needed in this ancient process of blowing the glass.
Okay.
BEGA actually recognise the hard work of these employees by keeping them employed for the rest of their careers when they can no longer blow glass. And they're really the rock gods of the global luminaire production, if you think about it. And that's why they work on a stage.
Yeah. All right. Maybe I'll just stick to being an account manager then. Put my dreams aside for a little bit. It is pretty mind-blowing that they use these, real hands-on techniques on such a large scale, yet still produce, really high quality and reliable fixtures. And it's pretty clear if you look through BEGA's product range that they use the glass in many of the products. I'll jump on the website now and just show you, if we look at exterior products, you see some glass used in wall lights. You see some used in the ceiling luminaires, but there are quite a lot more in the interior range too. So lots of wall lights, lots of ceiling lights. They come in all different sorts of shapes and sizes, giving designers lots of options. What would you say the main benefits of using this special glass, and what applications do you see the luminaires being used in mostly?
Yeah, BEGA's 3-ply opal glass is highly opaque, but it's really translucent. And unlike mass-produced glass, the unshielded products produce soft, glare-free transmission of light, which creates a really inviting environment. In terms of application, finished products are equally applicable for commercial use, retail, or even residential. Because there are a large range of IK ratings, and some of them up to IK 08, like this one.
Yeah, cool. Then they really are quite amazing when you see them in person. So if anyone would like to see a sample, please reach out and we'll come bring one to you. So thank you very much for coming on, Neil. It's great to talk to someone who has 20 years experience working with BEGA and has been to the factory and seen this process in person. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me, mate.
No worries. I've learnt a lot, and I hope all the listeners have learnt a lot too. And look forward to seeing you all on the next episode of The Culture Club.